he's worshiping in his room alone. 9 years old. He said, Dad, I was just soaking and God told me something. I said, what was it? And he said, he told me that, Judah, did you know that you can bend the world, but you can never break the world? Wow. And I said, wow. And he goes, and right away I knew what that meant, right, Dad? I'm like, yeah, totally, but why don't you tell me what you thought it meant? And he goes, well, right away I knew, Dad, because, you know, some people think that the world's going to end by, like, you know, an earthquake or a tornado or a tsunami or a hurricane or terrorists. But those things can only bend the world, Dad. They can never break it because God's the only one powerful enough to end the world, and he's not going to end the world like that. And I was like, Judah, that's a great message, and you should know. I'm going to steal that, and I'm going to speak that. But I will give you credit for it. The Lord's speaking to 9-year-olds and telling them, did you know you can bend the world, but you can never break it? And right away he knew that all those other things that everyone's scared of, they're afraid are going to end the world. Those things can only bend the world, but they'll never break it because God's in control and he's not going to end the world like that. We've got to get our eschatology right. How this all ends. Because if God so loved the world that he sent his only son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life, so that he could end it by a zombie apocalypse or one of those other bad things, that's just silly. God loved the world. The whole Bible is a love story of us being reconciled back to him. Jesus' life was a son in love with his Father, to show all other sons and daughters what it looks like to walk with the Father. And then he paid the ultimate price so that we wouldn't have to be distant from our Father, but we could be reconciled to our Father. And then he gave us the ministry of reconciliation. God so loved the world that he locked his glory inside you and made the world hunger for his glory. And then he sent you out into the world to be a sign of his glory to the whole entire earth. Stand with me right now.